What's up, y'all? It's Carla, aka Poet, and tonight I decided to do a live. I know it's been a while. How's everybody doing? Yeah, sometimes you just gotta take it off and let it breathe. Um, so I hope everybody is doing okay. I hope everything is going good with people. Um, I've been going through a couple of challenges in my life. You know how life can be. Sometimes you may be doing good and other times you're not as great. Got a couple of challenges in my life. I had some coworkers at the job that was talking crap and, just, just trying to be meddlesome and stuff like that. Sometimes in life you're going to come across miserable people, and sometimes, those other people, because they have garbage and misery in their lives, they want to take it out on you. And you can't let them. You can't let them. You can't internalize, the stuff that they go through. And you can't internalize it or take it personally. You have to be strong in your mind and strong in your emotions, and just don't let other people's nonsense get to you. So, but everything is everything. I really can't complain. Um, this thing that happened to Tyre Nichols, it broke my heart into a million pieces. As a Black mother, I can't imagine, my son going out for a drive, having a traffic stop with 5 cops from his culture, deciding to beat him down and him calling out for me. That's a horrible thing, and it makes the men in our community look bad. Those specific men specifically. But what got me the most is when some idiot gets on a news platform and tries to blame single mothers for the way that they turned out. So right now, I'm just calling Cap and I'm saying, just stop with the bullshit. People have something called free will, okay? A child can go to school, a teacher could teach him. You could teach him courses, you could teach him the right thing, but it's up to that child whether or not he's going to take what he was taught and use it. It's up to that child if he listens to what was taught to him. A child can be taught certain things, but can decide when they become of age to go left or to not listen to what they're being taught. So, to the single mothers that are raising these children alone, sometimes the single mothers do the best they can, and they teach these boys the best way they know how. And when the child becomes of age, the child can still act out because of their own nature. The child can still act out because of other influences. It takes a lot of influences to help to make a child what they are going to be. You have the cultural influences, you have society's influences, you have gender influences, you have friendship influences, peer influences. It's a lot of influences that lead a person to become what they are. And it's a lot of BS. And I think it comes from a racist viewpoint that it's always the mother's fault. No, see, your Black single mother didn't put an Uzi or AK assault rifle into your hand and tell you to go do a drive-by shooting. No, your single mother did not go and tell you to go and do a traffic stop, take 4 of your coworkers or 5 of your coworkers, tase someone unjustly, and beat the hell out of them until they're near death. Your mother did not tell you to do that. No, you decided within your own self, because of the evil or the malfunctions or the mental illness that's within yourself, to go out there and do that. Okay? A lot of black women are getting tired of the bullshit. We're getting tired of the scapegoating. We're getting tired of the blame when the blame is really not ours. Okay? A lot of times people don't want to talk about the reality of why single mothers become single mothers. Let's talk about it for a minute. Now, a woman did not get on top of herself and get herself pregnant, did she not? We live in a society where we have manosphere. We have all these different YouTubers getting on and calling people simps and all types of different things going on. And the thing is, you know, these people are trying to promote not getting married. Okay, these people are trying to promote the men becoming pickup artists. You know, these men are trying to promote passport bros, all these different things going on. And nobody wants to look at the consequences of having that mindset. If you sleep with a girl or you have sex with her and your birth control fails and you get her pregnant, but you decide that you don't want to marry her, then guess what? You just helped to create the dynamic of a single parent household. If you are with the child's mother, but you decide you want to go and fuck other people, or you want to go and have a whole bunch of sex with a whole bunch of women, you want threesomes, you want to go out there and live loosely, you expect the woman in your life to put up with your unfaithfulness. No, a woman is not going to put up with that. Okay? Most black women are not going to put up with that stuff. Okay? Or you want your girlfriend or whoever, you start deciding that you want to use drugs, or you become an addict, or you decide you want to start beating on her because she's not submissive enough, or you feel disrespected by her, so you decide you want to beat her to the ground or beat her to a pulp. So a woman is supposed to just put up with stuff like that. We're supposed to put up with this behavior because y'all are men, right? For the sake of the children, we're supposed to put up with that type of dehumanizing, disrespectful, unsafe behavior. No, the women are not going to put up with that. So it always gets me how they make all these complaints, but they don't talk about how the household became a single parent household. And that doesn't even account for the ones that became a single parent household through death. Maybe the child's father got killed, maybe he died. Okay? There's different ways people become single parent households. Maybe the husband left and abandoned the family because he wanted to screw another woman and decided he wasn't in love anymore. So then she had to go and get a divorce, and that's what made the household a single parent household. There's many things that lead to that. But the men, they don't want to talk about how they helped to cause that dynamic. And they want to project all this blame on women, but women are not having that because we know the damn truth. Okay? We know what caused the dynamic. And so when we hear clowns get on the news and talk about how it's our fault, no, it's not. It's not our fault. It definitely isn't. And it's a lie, you know? And I'm just encouraging single mothers, you know, to don't fall for the cap. Don't believe the hype because it's a bunch of BS. No matter how you spin it, it's a bunch of BS. And my heart goes out to the family of Tyre Nichols. I pray for everybody that's involved. The mother, the brother, sisters, friends, you know, anybody who knew this man, who's this young man's life touched. It's a great loss for the community. And like I said, it just highlights the problems that we have within our own community. Our community has issues. You know, we can complain about racism, we can complain about the different things that are against us. And I know those are serious issues, but we also have a serious issues with violence in our own community. You know, sometimes in certain communities, people there are very violent. Okay, there's a lot of crime, there's a lot of gang activities, there's a lot of different things going on in our community. So we need to clean the house in our community first, you know? Then we can unite against oppressors and colonizers, and then we can unite to fight against other enemies. But if we're fighting each other, we're killing each other, we're beating the hell out of each other, then we will never be able to unify and get to that place where we can overcome other bigger enemies. Okay? It's bad enough that we have other racist police officers targeting us, but to see five other different people, same skin tone, same skin color, that could do this, it makes it look horrible. And for somebody to get on national TV and talk about how it's the mother's fault, no, it's not. That's bullshit. It's not the mother's fault. They decided to go and do that on their own. I'm pretty sure their mother didn't tell them to go beat the hell out of somebody. They decided to do that as men on their own. They're adults. So all I have to say, is we have a lot of work to do in our own community. We need to heal our own hurts. We need to clean the parts of our community that are messed up. We need to clean that up, and then we can finally unite and deal with bigger problems. So that was the main gist of what I wanted to say tonight. But yeah, growing up, there was a lot of fighting when I was in school. You had a lot of people bullying each other when I was in school. And unfortunately, yeah, it was mainly members of my own community, other black girls fighting other black girls, other black dudes jumping other black dudes. That's how it always was. Every once in a while, it would cross races if somebody was being racist or whatever. But most of the schools I went to were mainly African American, except for when I was in high school. And growing up, there was a lot of fights. So we have issues within our own community. We need to get ourselves straight. People need to stop being so damn miserable and always trying to fight each other. Try to help each other heal as a community. Try to look at our own malfunctions, look at our own issues, go to therapy, because we have a lot of issues that come from post-traumatic slave syndrome. We have a lot of generational stuff that's been passed down. Sometimes, the warlike stuff, it may have come from some of our ancestors that had to fight. You know what I mean? But now that we here, we have to learn how to, if that's in our bloodline, then we have to learn how to tame it, or we have to learn how to harness it for good instead of doing evil to each other. We can't be, doing that. So anyway, that's all I want to say for now. There'll be more content shortly. I just wanted to make sure that I reached out. It's been a minute. I hope that everybody continues to pray and keep the faith. All right? Peace.